Welcome in. It is the local and community issues and answers right here with Jonathan Lawson. We're so thankful to have in our studios today from the March of Dimes, Katrina Smith and Mr. Bill Smith. Welcome in.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Katrina, tell us about the March of Dimes.
Well, the March of Dimes is, of course, we're a nonprofit agency, foundation. We were started back in 1938 under President Roosevelt to actually prevent polio. So we are among one of the only organizations that have ever conquered its cause and had to move on to something else. And at that time, we moved on to do birth defects and became the March of Dimes Birth Defects Foundation.
Oh, that's so good. Now, how long have you been with the March of Dimes?
I've been with March of Dimes for 16 years.
And what's your primary work?
Actually, I'm the Director of Program Services for the state of Kentucky, and my office is located in Lexington, but as I said, I do cover the state.
Okay, now let's hear from Mr. Bill. Bill, how long have you been with the March of Dimes?
I guess I've been with them about 6 years.
6 years. Now, what is your primary work?
I'm retired from work, but I just help out, volunteer with the March of Dimes and help them raise money and stuff.
Very good. You know, this is reaching out to so many people, so many children and things like that. What are ways that we as the public can get involved with the March of Dimes?
They can volunteer, have a team to walk, donate money to be a sponsor, and
just really reach out to people.
Reach out to people and stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's wonderful. Katrina, let me ask you another question here. You dealing with all these different type of programs, what's some focus for this area?
Actually, we do focus in all 120 counties of Kentucky. The March of Dimes, their mission is to prevent birth defects, infant mortality. So we have a great cause that we've been working on as of late, and that's to prevent late preterm birth.
Wonderful.
In Kentucky, we have about 150 babies born every week that are preterm. Particularly those late preterms, a normal pregnancy is about 40 weeks. So we're really trying to make sure that women stay pregnant unless it is medically necessary. Otherwise, to go ahead and have a cesarean section, or to be induced. Otherwise, we encourage them to wait until labor begins on its own.
This is such a powerful program, and I'm sure throughout the years you've seen so many lives that's been touched, so many families that's been helped. It just gives you a sense of just accomplishment.
It really is. It's a wonderful thing. We as I said, we have programs that reach all 120 of our counties. We partner with health departments, with hospitals, with the Kentucky Hospital Association, with the Kentucky Perinatal Association, work closely with the State Department of Health.
Okay. Mr. Bill, let's talk about these walks. A lot of people can get involved in these March of Dime walks. What are some of the things that you do during these walks? Certain places, or what? How's that work?
Our walk is usually held at Levi Jackson Park, where it's a two-mile walk around the park out there. It's in a safe place. We have drinks and stuff afterwards to refresh her.
Very good. Now, does people have to be like sign up for this, or how does that work?
The teams, they usually sign up to be a team to participate in the walk and stuff, and they raise money by selling patches to wear blue jeans one day or something like to raise money, or sell infants shoes and stuff to help raise money.
Very good. Now, Katrina, I know I'm bouncing back and forth, but I want to get hear from both of you a lot here today, because this is such a wonderful program. So businesses can get involved with the March of Dimes. There's different ways to support this program.
There's many different ways to support the March of Dimes. Of course, we are a volunteer-led organization. If it wasn't for our wonderful volunteers like Bill here, we couldn't accomplish our mission at all. So Thank you, Bill, and to all the other volunteers out there. And it is a great time. You know, we are about community and about education and about healthy babies and healthy families, and we just want that. So we work several different ways. We work through community education, through
Very good.
professional education, and we do not get any federal or state funding. All of our funding comes from folks like Bill here getting out and walking in our March for Babies
Oh,
and participating in our other special events that we have.
Now, what are ways that people can become a volunteer or become a sponsor? How does people go about that?
Well, we have offices across the state of Kentucky. We have offices in Lexington, Louisville, Somerset, which services this great area. We have offices in Bowling Green, in Owensboro. So we have offices that cover the state.
Wonderful. And for the people that's watching by the way of TV, listening by the way of radio, what is the contact number for this area right here? Like a telephone number? 606 679 6514. Call that number and do your part to further out the March of Dimes. You know, this takes a lot of people getting involved to keep these programs going, keep the walks going, the fundraising going. So we're needing people to get involved.